but you know, these people killing me. So you just gotta hold the mic. Natty, you know what I'm saying? You will get a 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't want to waste no time because they already like.
Like, what you talking about?
They're killing me, man. But what's that? All right, so.
Hey, where's my glass of wine, G?
Listen, I'm not the promoter, but I'll show you. But I'm trying to get this done.
I'm feeling like
we're gonna start off by saying, yo, this is Chrisette Michele, and you're watching the Sports Fanatic. And then I'm just gonna run a couple of questions, and you can repeat it. Like if I say, yo, what's some of your favorite teams? You're like, well, my favorite basketball team is the New York Knicks, because niggas be like, this shit, I'm really wanting to know.
Okay, that's all good and fine.
Jerry just
Let
sideline.
me just make sure I'm right here. To make sure
That's right. You
make sure
get
she
in
feels comfortable. Make sure she's comfortable.
This is cool because
I'm
this
not
is
trying
a
to be in
family
the angle. Make
affair.
sure I'm out in the camera angle.
I have a
little bit,
suggestion.
but I just like.
Okay, I got you.
I have a small suggestion.
We need to have him knock this out quick, Jay.
Look at, come here for a second. You see that cable?
The pipe, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not, you know.
Yeah, we couldn't move because they're rushing us for like super time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because
You know when it's on this side, right?
that's all I actually do here. Sit here, there, but the light was.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah.
The
And
light
then-
might hit him.
The light is
and
going
then
to
the
kill
mirror
you,
and all that
yeah.
other shit. You know what I'm
Might
saying?
mess it up.
Cool beans, if you sure.
I mean, if you want to come over a little bit, yeah, and then come on that way a little bit.
Let's close this.
That's all. That's
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Ready?
I'm ready.
That's
I've been
your
ready.
racket.
The shoes is crazy.
Introduce yourself. You're watching the Sports Fanatic. I'm just letting you know we'll be ready.
He has to be the man.
Jerry over here acting like it.
No, you know why? Because they were cracking a whip on me. I'm like, I ain't do shit.
No, it's a lie.
Now they like you. She got to be over here.
I'm
I know. That's why I'm. Okay.
I'm hot.
We're ready.
Hey, it's your girl Chrisette Michele, and you are watching the Sports Fanatic.
So, Chrissy, what are some of your favorite teams? I know. Excuse me. Let me start again. I know you're a big basketball fan. So, what are some of your favorite basketball teams and some of your players that you enjoy watching?
Jerry, this might not be the best time. I'm thinking, because my brain is shot.
Nah,
I'm gonna say that Brooklyn Nets, but
No.
no, because you know what? Like, so everybody, the person
I don't know.
would say
I don't know. I know 4 basketball players.
is out.
That's it.
No, that's not how I am.
Oh, you know a lot of them.
I do. My brain
Then spit
is
something
shot.
out, man. 'Cause I don't know
No,
none.
I don't want to just say.
I'll be like Shaq.
Okay, they don't have to do that.
Shaq's not in the league anymore, bro. Come on,
No,
start.
no. Yeah, no, that's not.
What's some of the favorite sports that you enjoy watching?
So we'll start off with the
Okay.
basketball team. So right now, I'm just getting back into New York, and I'm a female, so a lot of the things that I do with sports are for the nostalgia. One of my favorite teams to go to their games is the New York, is the Brooklyn Nets. We have all the paraphernalia, we scream. I've even been laughed at by the Jehovah for screaming too loud at a game. So it's fun to go to Brooklyn Nets games.
Dope. We understand you just did a new play down in Florida. How was that experience for you working on a play?
Man, your boy Jerry Bagley. No, I was kidding.
Really? The play?
He put his gun. So we did this play in Florida, and I recorded some of my diary on video because it was a very emotional experience. I caught an acting bug that I didn't expect to catch. All of the rehearsal and everything that go into putting a show together is not the same as the actual experience. I didn't realize that when you do a play and it's written by someone else and you're saying words that are not your own, people still walk away with a great message, just as if it's a song that you wrote. So it's really, really rewarding to hear my fans repeat the words from the play and be inspired by When It All Falls Apart.
You are now an independent label
These
owner.
are long answers, right? I'm taking
No, just take your time. You're an independent label owner now. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Rich Hipster for those that might not know about it in the sports world?
I kind of want to say something about Iman and Tiana Taylor, but he's not playing right now. So Rich Hipster is many things, but one thing that it is a record label. I signed my record label to Caroline Capital Records, and so now I'm the CEO of a label. It's a lot more work than I think people realize, but they always say if it was easy, everybody would do it. So now I really understand why everybody does not have a record label. But I'm really excited to put out the first album, Milestone, my own project on Rich Hipster Records.
Yeah. We understand that BeautyCon is coming up, and you designed your own dresses and your own fashion line. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that and how you're trying to make the transition into that world?
Yeah, BeautyCon is a really, really huge undertaking by the brand BeautyCon, where they do these huge conferences, big like Comic-Con and anime conventions. This is the thing like that for beauty gurus like Nicole Guerrero and Michelle Fan. They've asked me to moderate a panel at BeautyCon in New York City, and they took some of the ideas that we had on our Pose and Post Symposium tour and created a similar event at BeautyCon in New York City. So it's an honor and privilege. It really is.
Okay, this is gonna be really 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna say a name. You just tell us how it was working with them and experience.
Gloria Javon.
Gloria Javon.
I didn't want to go there.
I
I went to a party with her once.
Dope.
Should I talk about that?
You can talk about anything. Thanks for. See, when you said Tiana Taylor, I get Tiana Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
So you can talk about Tiana Taylor. She's also on the thing. And, what do you think about Tiana Taylor? And you have a good friendship, of course, with, Iman. And they're having a beautiful baby coming out. So, and she's a Sagittarius, and she's always supported us. So.
Okay. It's really exciting to see my friend Iman and my friend Tiana come together, because they're such beautiful, genuine, real people. It's not a lot of real people. I mean, these are people who have been able to go to a club to and have a really good time, no cameras. So I'm so excited to see them join together. Tiana's having this baby. She's out on tour. She's kicking butt, and she's preggers. So I'm so excited for the both of them. I really am.
Okay. Just the names, and you tell us how it was working with them.
Okay.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z was really excited to work with. It was my first experience in the industry, and so I had to rewrite the song 4 times, but it wasn't like, oh, Chris, I don't like it. It was more so, what about if you try it like this? He let me know that hip-hop artistry is as intense, in depth, and thought about as any other type of artistry. Jay-Z and Rick Ross gave me that realization.
Dope. will.i.am.
will.i.am was one of my favorite collaborations. I always joke about the story where he had a porcelain plate in his hand during a studio session, and I thought it was fancy food because it was my first big studio session with a big producer. On this plate were In-N-Out burgers from the local fast food restaurant, and he was eating it as if it was caviar. That's how he approaches life. That's how he approaches music. He lives his life his way and has a good time.
You also work with Babyface. Tell us about that.
Babyface is one of my favorite songwriters. I love American music. I love American songwriting. Billy Joel, Babyface, Kevin Foster, those type of songs. So to be able to show him my artistry and have him approve of me as a writer, as a singer, and as a producer, that was the beginning of me feeling validated in the music industry.
Last 2 questions. A quirky quiz note, Drake. You actually put him in one of your videos even before the phenomenon. A lot of people don't know that. How was it working with a young Drake, and did you always see the talent in him? And
so I've gotten to be in the midst of the beautiful Drake a few times. And the first time, I'm not going to tell you the whole story because I don't know if I should tell everybody. I'll leave it as a secret. But I will say that he is one of the kindest, gentlest, most smilingest artists that I've met. Always bowing, always shaking hands, and always showing respect to everyone he meets. He's a beautiful, tender, loving soul.
Dope. Last question. Who is your ideal collaboration? Like, who do you want to work with?
I really want to work with 2 people in particular. Kendrick Lamar is somebody who I need to get into the studio with. And then, what's his name, Brooklyn Johnny? Johnny Brooklyn. I'm sorry.
You know what?
Yeah, we didn't want to leave that one out.
We're going to